Okay then guys, and this is a look at the Neo Geo collection, which is available on the PS3. It's called Neo Geo Station, and instead of being a compilation, it's basically a selection of classic Neo Geo games. It's done by SNK Playmore, and it was brought out to celebrate the machine's 20th anniversary last year. At the moment, there's currently 10 titles available, which you can see here: Neo Geo Station League Bowling, Super Sidekicks, Samurai Showdown, Metal Slug, Magician Lord, Neo Geo Station Baseball Stars Professional, Alpha Mission 2, Fatal Fury King of Fighters, The King of Fighters 94, and Art of Fighting. So there's a whole wide range of genres. There's obviously quite a few fighting games, but seeing that half the library of Neo Geo games was beat 'em ups anyway, that's hardly surprising. What is surprising though is that SNK have done a damn fine job on these actual games, and I'll show you for example now. Okay then, so this is Metal Slug. As you can see, it's Neo Geo Station number 5, as shown in the top right hand corner, and the presentation is fantastic for the entire range of games. You've got great new wallpapers, and if you have a look at the settings, you can see that there's quite a lot of cool stuff. So basically, if you go to the screen, you can basically change for a variety of display modes. You can have fit the screen, full screen stretch, dot by dot, manual, and obviously normal. You can change the size and certain settings to whatever you wish, and the position, and you can change the aspect ratio between standard 4:3 or 16:9 or even 16:10. You can turn on scan lines if you want for that more authentic arcadey look, and you can put on smoothing as well, which obviously we don't recommend because it's pretty rubbish. And you can change obviously the type of wallpaper. Now, depending on obviously what settings you take, that'll change for everything. So if you put scan lines in one game, every time you go into a new game, they'll appear as well. So if we come out of that, all the games are playable online as well, although depending on where you are, you can experience bad lag, which is a bit annoying. Another nice touch is that you can even change the Neo Geo's region. So if you have it on Japan, you'll have all the original blood, bounce and tits, depending on the type of game you're playing. And or you can have it for the English American versions where everything's censored. So all in all, they've pretty much done everything they can to ensure that these are as authentic ports as possible. And the Neo Geo lot themselves on various forums have basically said that, you know, these are the original AES versions, so you can't really get much better than that. You can change the setups however you like. And all in all, great configurations, and it's just really impressive what SNK Playmore and the Coders M2 have basically done. There's obviously your network mode, but let's take a quick look at the actual games themselves. Okay, so this is a game that really needs no introduction. It's Metal Slug. It's been amazingly successful for SNK. I think it didn't originally start off as an SNK game. I think it was by a company called, might be NASCAR, I could be wrong with that. My Neo Geo knowledge isn't amazing, to be fair. But it's a fantastic run and gun game. It's really good fun. It looks amazing, full of humour. And as you can see, it's arcade perfect. Just really, really authentic. Now this is a really good game. This is League Bowling. I'll be totally honest, I've absolutely never heard of this game before, but it's surprisingly good fun. Really good fun, in fact. It's full of humour. You can play multiplayer. Really nice, simple controls as well, and it looks really, really nice. Oh, I think I've messed that one up. Oh shit, gutter ball. Oh no, but pretty rubbish. So again, I'm not sure if this is if this actually came out on the AES or whether it was an MVS only title. But it's surprisingly good, especially when there's quite a lot of you playing it. As you can see, I'm doing absolutely rubbish. But yeah, League Bowling, if you've never played it before, I recommend that you check it out. Okay, so this is Super Sidekicks. Now, I actually used to play this back in the day at Tesco's when I used to work there. The canteen basically had an arcade machine and they constantly swapped stuff out. And one of them was Super Sidekicks. It's okay. I mean, the problem is that there are better versions available on the... there was at least 2 sequels. So this one does feel a bit old hat now. But, you know, if you like your arcade football games, you haven't really got much of an alternative on the PS3. But we'll take a quick look at it anyway. Good God! Oh, ball skills. So obviously this is one of those classic football games where they don't actually work out. You just got to basically shoot and hope for the best. There's no actual button to choose which player's nearest to the ball. You just have to hike that. Look at that. I mean, that's not fucking football. I just literally rammed them off the bloody ball. What is this? Manchester United? Honestly. Go on. Oh! Oh, man. Gutting. But it's really nice and fast. It's the same price as all the Neo Geo games, which is £7. And like I said, if you like arcade football games, this is your only alternative on the PS3 at the moment. Oh, fucking goal! The old classics. One of the things I love about football games in the old systems is that literally you can just run down the bloody wing, do a cross, and then it goes. Classic. And there you go, proven again. Brilliant. So that's Super Sidekicks. Okay, so this is the very first Samurai Showdown game. And you know what? It's still really, really good. So let's choose a character, and on we go. Now, Neo Geo Station has come under criticism by some retro gamers because they feel that it's far too expensive for what it is. If you consider that many of these games, in fact pretty much all of the games, are available on the S&K Arcade Classics collection, which you can now get for around £10. The argument is that basically these games are far too expensive and that it's a rip-off. I don't really agree with that, simply because these are all arcade perfect ports, and while you could argue that some of the original games aren't a lot more than the £8 asking price that these titles go for, stuff like Metal Slug, if you want an arcade, you know, if you want the original AES, you are going to be paying well and above, between 500 and 1,000 quid. And let's face it, no game is worth that much. I don't, you know, I'm over the editor of a retro mag, but no game is worth that sort of money. It's insane. This is a fantastic cheap alternative, and like I said, it is exactly what you're getting on the AES, apart from the chunky feel of the carts, which I know many love, and the exorbitantly high price tag. There's numerous Samurai Showdown games. This remains one of my favourites. I do really like 2 though, and hopefully it will be available very soon. Okay then, so the last game we're going to look at tonight is Magician Lord. Now, this is a platform in the style of Ghosts and Goblins. I've never been a massive fan of this in the past. However, it is slowly starting to grow on me, so I still don't think it's an amazing game. But I do think that I've been a bit quick to criticise it in the past. Now, one of the things with this compilation, well, selection of games at the moment, is that there hasn't been any news as to whether we're going to get any more, and I really hope we do, because it's this is basically what gaming should have been in terms of presentation, structure, and while the online isn't quite as good, the actual quality of the emulation is faultless. And I really do hope that this has been a big enough successful SNK that we will get other games. Because while everybody isn't a fan of digital downloads, it's absolutely perfect for somebody like myself, because I don't have huge amounts of space to store games. I certainly can't afford the high price tags that, say, Neo Geo games go for. So you know, to be able to play arcade perfect games at home for a paltry asking price is pretty good in my book. So this is the Neo Geo Station. As I said, there's 10 games currently available for it. Hopefully, we are going to see more in the future. And you know, if you've got a spare couple of pounds knocking around, I certainly wouldn't recommend all the games, because it is a fairly so-so mix, to be fair. However, there are some crackers on there, like Metal Slug. So you know, support it, and hopefully we'll see more and better and a far greater range of titles in the future. This is Dan Jones from Retro Gamer, and I'll be back with more videos very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.